So yeah, I believe we're going more the direction of Brave New World than 1984. So, this is just going to be me mapping out the 19th century. Or, I mean, mapping out the 20th century bit of Brave New World. So obviously we're starting in 1932 as the year, since that's, when the book was written. So that's 16 after Ford, I believe. So yeah, we start with see, yeah, I want to just have that up there because really nobody lives green north of, like, yeah, that line. I'm sorry, you just can't convince me that there's people up there. Like, that island is just like half of Greenland is basically empty anyways. Honestly, the same goes for like most of northern Canada. And honestly, with the much smaller population of 1932 when this book was written. So yeah, I'm actually going to start with stuff that, you know, jeez. I'm actually going to start simple, or I think really, than groups that just strive for groups across much of the Anglophone world that are striving for more technology and innovation. And I'm going to use this gray to represent it. So yeah, I'm just mapping out this cautionary tale. Yeah, and the reason why I call Brave New World a cautionary tale is because we're basically getting there in a bunch of places, when honestly we shouldn't be. So yeah, basically just technocrat parties taking over. So yeah, because Aldous Huxley's Brave New World was written in 1932, yeah, I'm actually going to skip World War II here. Or essentially just, for this, I'm actually going to sideline World War II. Now a German Civil War. Now, these guys were inspired partially, these people were inspired by a mix of communism, the rising technocratic ideology. However, there is also another faction. There's also another faction here. These guys are just fascists. Yeah, you already know where this one is going. I don't feel as if. And also, Austria joins the fray. Their struggle against the rise of. I should probably turn the capital cities off. Anyways, so yeah, this is like by now it's like 20 something after Ford. Oh wait, oh it was 24 after Ford. Sorry, yeah, it's like 30 something after Ford now. Mm. So yeah, eventually extremists managed to stop Austria. Extremists managed to fully take over Austria. Yeah, this civil war is going on for like really long. Yeah, Germany just kind of. And of course, the fascists eventually win. But this half communist, half technocratic ideology makes a jump over to Poland. And also similar technocrats pop up in Czechoslovakia. And Romania. Then it, yeah, fascists pop up in Hungary. So yeah, at this point, fascist Germany and fascist Austria unite. So yeah, and then essentially big old race for on the side of on a part of both sides attempts to take Lithuania. Honestly, I should add this for future Wixo episodes. Now, of course, since these two ideologies are just fundamentally incompatible, yeah, although eventually a victor does indeed appear. The technocrats. So naturally, the fascist response is just to invade Poland and Czechoslovakia. And basically the entire technocrat alliance. And then, yeah, the fascists return. So yeah, of course, splinter groups are just popping up everywhere in Europe by like 45. See, this one is going on from 39 after Ford to 45 after Ford. See, eventually, the Carpathians. And a revolt basically saying no, both the technocracy and fascism spawns. Eventually, both sides basically agree to just sort of let it exist. I shall do mostly. So yeah. Just getting there. So yeah, this is just like the build up. Then unexpectedly, then the unexpected happened, or the sort of expected happened. The Soviet Union comes into the conflict. The Soviet Union basically joins the giant boxing ring. In case you're wondering why I chose to map Brave New World like this, it's simple. I'm bored. And, so yeah, and then the and then the actual communists come in, just start barreling down Poland, attempting to stop the fascists from gaining an upper hand. So yeah, by 44 after Ford, you know, a sort of agreement is reached. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and try to work out a peace deal. All right, so yeah, yeah, Bugavina. Yeah, and meanwhile, Soviets. See, here's the peace treaty as of 1953. This war started. I guess you could call it 45 after Ford. Mhm. So yeah, this is the best thing I was able to work out. Yeah, this is just for the Soviet Union, though. See, yeah, this is what the Soviet Union got. Aha. Yeah, I know. My mapping style here is a bit off, but really, there's not much anyone can do about it, to be honest. See ya. See, yeah, this is just. See, yeah, for Hungary now. Uh, determine what Hungary gets soon enough. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna say like half of Transylvania. I'm gonna say like half of northern Transylvania is enough. Yeah, also minus that they got historically during the real World War II. So yeah, this is just a peace treaty in 1953 because yeah, the thing that went on. Hmm. Can't seem to find the exact shade of blue that I used. It's just bugging me. I'm so sorry. Mhm. For the rest of this, I'm gonna split it into West and East Poland. Well as see yeah. See yeah, this is just me, mapping out the timeline of Brave New World. You might ask, why Brave New World in specific? Well, I feel as if we're going in the direction of Brave New World. All we're going to need is World War III as the 9-year war in Brave New World to complete it. And really, that on its own is just sad. Hmm. So yeah, because I really only have one actual choice for the capital of. Because I really only have one. Whoa! Because I really only have one real choice for the. Because I really only have one choice for where that capital should be. Hmm. I'm getting to the 9-year war. See, eventually all of. See, yeah, 1969, all the actual like technocrat countries merged dominions. You're kidding. Bunch of these are on just the wrong layer. Oh, yeah. Also, another thing. See, yeah, this giant one. This is just the foundations of the world state. Yeah, I'm not finishing until I get the entire 20th century done. So, see, yeah, nothing really happens for the rest of the 20th century. I'm just going to fill in the rest, which might take a while, but honestly, at this point, I'm too busy in the metaphorical kitchen. Of course, technocracy still clings on. Of course, technology's, because of course, technocracy is still gripping on in, you know, North America. So yeah, about all of these lakes here, yeah, those form the boundary of the Great Canadian Shield. Oops. Not much really happens until 1999. Of course, I'm just finishing up now, so. Alright, so we fine and dandy now.